श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। ओम सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। इदानीम् अध्यायार्थं स्तुवन् उपसंहरति. Now he is concluding this chapter by extolling the subject matter of this text, not just the chapter but the subject matter, artha, adhyaya artha. Okay, iti guhyatamam shastram, iti guhya iti guhyatamam shastram, iti guhyatamam shastram, idam uktam maya nagha, idam uktam maya nagha, idam uktam maya nagha, iti guhyatamam shastram, idam uktam maya nagha. इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदम् उक्तं मया नघ. एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्, एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्, एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्. कृतकृत्यश्च भारत, कृतकृत्यश्च भारत, कृतकृत्यश्च भारत. एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्, कृतकृत्यश्च भारत. एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्, कृतकृत्यश्च भारत. ओके. इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदम् उक्तं मया नघ. एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्, कृतकृत्यश्च भारत. इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदम् उक्तं मया नघ. एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्, कृतकृत्यश्च भारत. इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम्. In this way, till this chapter, गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम्. Guhya means secret. Tama, the utmost secret, the supreme secret. Shastram, this shastra, idam shastram, this shastra, uktam maya naga. Maya, by me, uktam, it is said. It was said by me, hey anaga, one who does not have any sin. Aga means papa, anaga means apapa, one who does not have any sin. Okay. Guhyatamam shastram, guhya. Remembering about this, I remembered about a temple. See, there are 12 temples for Shiva, famous temples. There are so many temples for Shiva, but 12 temples are called as Jyotirlingas. Okay, so for Shiva devotees, it is they do this pilgrimage of these 12 temples as an important pilgrimage. For Vishnu devotees, there are 108. 106 is here in the earth. 7 and 8. 107 and 108 is there. Once you go there, you can go there. It is the Milky Ocean in which Vishnu is there on his waterbed of Vasuki. And the 108 is Vaikuntha itself. Okay. So 106 temples you can visit. It's spread all over India, different parts. One is in Nepal also. Okay. and Muktinath. And there are 100 and Pashupatinath is also there for Shaivas, Shiva devotees. And for the Devi devotees of the goddess, there are 51 temples. Okay, it is spread in different parts of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, etc. Okay, so these temples came about. The stories of other temples we don't know. They are built and some people have sung songs, so it became famous and they became important kind of. That is how it is. But these Devi temples, they have an importance. Like I told you once the story of Sati. Like Parvati's father, he was conducting a fire sacrifice for which he didn't invite Shiva. He wanted to disrespect him, demean him, son-in-law. And Shiva took it seriously and he said, okay, let us not go there. But as her father is doing this, it's a mistake and he is not going to get that result of this fire sacrifice. So Parvati asks her husband, let me go and convince him. He says, no, don't go. You should not go. They have a fight and finally Parvati says, no, I am going. So, okay, don't come back. Get lost. So she goes there and she fights with her father who doesn't want to accept it. And finally, to prevent him from doing this sin, she jumps into the fire pit and she commits suicide. Okay. Now, there is this burnt body of hers in the fire pit and Shiva realizes it and he comes to that place and it is in Haridwar. So he lifts her body and roams around like a crazy man. So the story goes that people tell Vishnu to do something. Vishnu chops off the parts of her body into pieces and it falls in different places. Okay, and different wherever it fell, each place became an important pilgrimage center. The place where the eyes fell became Kanchipuram, Kamakshi temple, like that. Okay. So they say Rishikesh, above Rishikesh there is a temple called Kunchapuri, where the Kucha, the breast of her, fell. So that is the story. Anyway, why I am saying this story is there is a temple in Nepal. There is one temple in Nepal where the private part of woman, that fell. It is called the private part, rightly we say private part. Like so, similarly in Sanskrit it is said Guhya Sthana, secret part. Sthana means place. Guhya means secret, as we saw. So the deity herself is referred to as Guhyeshwari. You understand? Guhyeshwari, Guhya Ishwari, Guhyeshwari. Okay? Now you know Guna, etc. So that Guhyatamam, here Guhyatamam, secret, utmost secret. So, Etad Buddhva Buddhiman Syat, one who understands this, by knowing this, he becomes knowledgeable, Buddhiman, a knowledgeable person. Kritakrityascha Bharata, not just a knowledgeable person, but Kritakrityaha. That knowledge leads him to being Kritakritya, having done whatever needs to be done. Kritam, Krityam, Ena, like that we have to explain it. So, He Bharata. So, He Anaga, He Bharata. Again, twice he is calling him, referring to him with this locative. He Anaga, O sinless, and He Bharata, O from the Sion of Bharata. This is Shri Mahabharate Shatasastriyam Samhitayam Vayyazikyam Bhishma Parvani Shri Bhagavad Gita Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambhade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchatashodhyayah. So, Shri Mahabharata Shastra, etc. Normally when we chant it, the 15th chapter, we will skip all that. We will say iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishnarjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchatashodhyayah. That is how we will complete it. We will do that later. Okay. Iti means anena prakarena, in this way. Gushyatamam means rahasyatamam. It is very secretive. Sampurnam shastram eva. This whole of shastra is a secret. And among that, sankhepena idam aspinadhyaye maya uktam. In a brief, in concise, I have said it in this chapter. So, he anaga avyasana, one who does not have any sin, sinless, I am saying it to you. Yeta buddhva anyopi, since he didn't refer, he said, it is said by me. He didn't say, like yesterday I said, how, who, what, etc. It was all so clear. But here, he is not referring to anything. He just says, it is said by me. To whom? Of course to Arjuna. That is implied here. But he says, the Tikakara says, Yeta buddhva, knowing, understanding this, anyopi yakaschit, whoever it may be, the other one, whoever listens to this and understands this, buddhiman, atmajnavan, syad. So he becomes a person with self-knowledge. Whoever understands this. Okay? Kritam sarvam krityam yena na punah krityantaram yasya asti sa kritakrityascha bhusa. So he also becomes kritakritya. Kritakritya means kritam yena sarvam. Kritam sarvam yena. Kritam krityam sarvam yena. So whatever sarvam krityam, whatever the kritya, whatever needs to be performed. Kritya means that needs to be done. So whatever that needs to be done, he has performed all that. That person, and there is for him, there is nothing left that needs to be done. So that kind of person is kritakritya, he becomes that. Meaning, Vishishta Jana Prabhutena, Brahmanena, yet kartavim tat sarvam bhagavat tattve vidite kritam bhavit. Say, a Brahmin's, to get a Brahmin's body is embodiment, is a very difficult one, because you need to have a more amount of punya and less amount of papa. Okay, we have seen this. You are born again and again until you understand this truth. It is not once you are born, you accept this God or you don't accept that God, then you are doomed. No, we accept a recycle, the rebirth again and again till you understand the truth. You are given again and again the same choice. Okay, now, so he says, Vishishta Jana Prasutena, because he is born in a special family, this Brahmin, he needs to perform some duties. Like he needs to study the Shastra, he needs to teach the Shastra, he needs to do the fire oblation for himself and for the others. He needs to take Diksha and give Diksha. These are his duties. Now, among this, there are karmas which he needs to perform, like fire oblations which needs to perform every day, like Sandhya Upasana, simple Upasana, Sandhya Vandana. So he needs to perform every day. Now, Bhagavat Tattve Vidite, when he understands the knowledge of Bhagavan, about Bhagavan, what is his real nature, then Kritam Bhavit. It is all done as well as done. He need not worry about that. Natu anyata kartavyam parisamapyate kasyajit iti abhipraya. It is not just for them. For example, we are bringing the Brahmin. For anyone who understands this truth, for him there is nothing that needs to be performed here in this world. Hey Bharata. So, hey Anaga, hey Avyasana, you are sinless. Not just that, hey Bharata. See, whoever performs this karma, he is going to get rid of this cycle of birth and death. There is no doubt about it. Whoever it is. Now, he says, Tvantu Mahakushara Prasutaha. You are talking about a birth in Brahmin, but I am not a Brahmin, I am a Kshatriya. No, you are born in a very great family. See, when people ask, who I am. Your father, your grandfather, whatever they did, that is not who you are. You don't have anything on your name. You are just living the borrowed existence from your parents and grandparents and your family. Like we have we have a thing in India. The tradition is when you go and salute someone, we do this thing called Abhivadana. Abhivadana means introduce yourself and salute. You introduce yourself by saying, I belong to this family of the Rishis, and I belong to this Gotra, this lineage of Vedas, etc. You have to say that, and then you have to tell your name and then do salutations. Now, there you are talking about them, they are great, but what about you? You don't even do Sandhya Vandana. So for that he says, Mahakushal Prasutta, but you Arjuna, you are from a very great family. Not just that, Swayamcha Vyasanarhita, and you yourself are sinless. You are not just staying, and your existence is not just based on the laurels of your great family, but you yourself are great. So, iti kula gunena swagunena cha eta buddhva. Because of this family and because of your own inherent nature, which is inherent nature means your own nature of having this sinless state, etc., you can understand this. So, buddhva, knowing it. The family, when we talk about family, he is from the family of Bharata. Bharata is the forefather. And based on his name we have Bharata. The whole of this place is called as Bharat. In India is called in Sanskrit as Bharat. Actually, other countries don't have two names in their passport. When you see an Indian passport, you can see India Bharat. India, and in Hindi or Sanskrit it will be written Bharat, not India. In English it will be India. In Sanskrit or Hindi it will be written as Bharat. So you are from that great family of Bharat. This whole peninsula is called as Bharata Khanda. So out of this 6 or 8, we can't call it island. Probably it was an island earlier. So this is called as a Bharata Khanda. They say the Himalayas itself is a very young mountain. So, Swagunena, that is why it sings, etc. It has not settled yet. Iti kimu vaktavim ityabhipraya. Should I even say, when even the others who don't have that great qualities, if they perform their proper karmas and they can gain that knowledge, self-knowledge, should I even talk about you? You are from great family and you are yourself great. Therefore, you will definitely understand this truth. That is the idea. Okay. Vamshi vibhushitakaran navaniradabat Pitambarat arunabimba phalodaraushthat Purnendu sundaramukhat aravindra netrat Krishnat param kimapi tattam aham na jane. This is a very famous shloka. Many people chant this before beginning the lecture. They say chant Savanavautu, etc. And after that they will do this chanting of this shloka. What does it say? Vamshi vibhushitakaran. Vamshi vibhushitakaran. His hand is kara. His hands are decorated with vibhushita, decorated beautifully with vamshi. Vamshi means flute. His hands are decorated with this flute. Navanirada abhat. Navanirada abhat. Abhat means bha prakashne. He is shining. And shining like water. Nirada. Neeram dadati iti. Neeram dharayati iti. Neera dadati iti. Neerada means that which holds water. Neera means water. That which holds water. And that what kind of water? Nava neerada. New water. Meaning cloud. A fresh cloud. So that kind of black he is. Nava neerada abha. He is illumining in that kind of black color. Krishna is black. Krishna, the name itself is black. Okay. Krishna, Shweta means white. Krishna means black. He is himself black. Therefore, Pitambarat. And not just that. Pitambarat. Pita ambara. Pita means yellow. Ambara means dress. He is wearing yellow dress. Okay. Then, Aruna Bimba Phala Adhar Oshthat. Adhar Oshthat. When you speak or when you think or when you keep quiet, your lower lip will be specifically visible. So he is saying Adhara Oshtha, his lower lip, Bimba Phala, Aruna Bimba Phala. There is one fruit which is a red fruit. Okay, so like that red fruit, your lips are dark red. Okay, Adhara Oshtha, Purnendu Sundara Mukha, and your face is like a full moon, beautiful full moon. Purna Indu means moon. Purna means full moon. Sundara, beautiful. Mukha, your face is like a beautiful full moon. Aravinda Netra, your eyes are like a lotus. Aravinda, lotus. Your eyes are like lotus. Krishna Param, beyond this kind of Krishna, Kimapi Tattvam Naham na jane, I don't know any philosophy, any substance, anything other than him. Superior other than him. He is the superiorest. That's the idea. Okay. So, next. Sada Sadananda Pade Nimagnam Mano Bhavam Apakaroti Gata Ayasam Apasya Sadyas Paratitamupayiti Tattvam Gata Sada Mano Para. What kind of usage? See, Sadananda Pade Nimagnam, one who is immersed always in Sadananda Pada, that absolute bliss. Sadananda is absolute bliss. One who is always immersed in that absolute bliss. Mano Bhavam Apakaroti, and this mind which is purified, that mind removes the samsara from the mind. Apakaroti removes the samsara from the mind, the thought functions and thought imprints. Gatam ayasamapasya, and removing the difficulties which we have gained and you have not gained yet, which needs to be gained in the future or something, that he removes. Sadhya, immediately. Apasya sadhya, removing it immediately. Paratitam upayiti tattam, he gains that absolute state which is beyond everything. Shaiva Sauracha Ganeshaha Vaishnava Shakti Pujakaha Bhavanti Anmaya Sarve Sohamasmi Parashvaha. Shaiva means the worshippers of Shiva. They are called as Shaiva. Okay. Saura means the worshippers of Surya, the sun god. Okay. Then Ganesha, the worshippers of Ganesha. Ganapati, if you use word Ganapati, it will become Ganapatya. He is using Ganesha, therefore Ganesha. Okay. Vishnu, Vaishnava. The worshippers of Vishnu are called as Vaishnavites in English. And Shakti Pujakaha, the worshippers of Shakti are Shakta. He is using the word Shakti Pujaka because of the poetic characters, number of characters. Bhavanti Yanmaya, Sarve Yan Bhavanti. All these people, whatever they gain through these worships, what do they gain? Maya, they gain me. So, Hamasmi Parashivaha, I am the absolute Shiva, I am the absolute auspiciousness which they gain through these different kinds of worship. Pramanatopi nirnitam Krishnamahatyam adbhutam Nashaknuvanti sodhum te mudha nirayam gataha. Pramanatopi nirnitam, even that is established even through the pramanas. Who is aprameya? We already saw. He is not an object of pramana, but still we have established him through the pramana also. Krishna Mahatma. What? Krishna Mahatma, the greatness of the glory of Krishna, Adbhutam, which is very beautiful, very great. superior, and that kind of a surprising, strange thing, that greatness. Na shaknuvanti sodam. Those people who are not capable of accepting. Sodam means to accept. So those people who are not able to accept, te moodaha, they are idiots, filter idiots. And nirayam gataha, they will definitely go to hell. There is no choice there for him. इति श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य श्री विश्वेश्वर सरस्वती श्रीपाद शिष्य श्री मधुसूदन सरस्वती विरचितायां श्रीमद् भगवद गीता गुदार्थ दीपिकायां पुरुषोत्तम योगो नाम पंचदशोऽध्यायः. So we come to the end of the 15th chapter. Now we'll chant the shlokas, okay, once and then complete this chapter. Now before food, normally they chant this chapter. So after chanting the chapter, you have to arrange for your own food, okay. Atha panchadashodhyayah, that is how they start. Atha panchadashodhyayah. Shri Bhagavanuvacha urdhmoolamadhashakham ashvatham prahuravyayam chandamsi yasya parnani yastam veda sa vedavit adhaschordhvam prasirtastasya shakhaah gunah pravruddha vishaya pravalaah adhascha moolanyanu कर्मानुबंधीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन छित्त्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यम् यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषाः अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वै विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसंज्ञैः गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनः षष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयान् उपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढा नानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानः नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजः जगद्भासयतेऽखिलम् यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम् गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधीः सर्वाः सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम् सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृद्वेद विदेव चाहम् द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः यस्माक्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो माम् एव असम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम् स सर्वविद् भजति माम् सर्वभावेन भारत इति उष्यतमम् शास्त्रम् इदम् उक्तम् मया नघ एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् कृतकृत्यश्च भारत। ओ हरि ओम् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः। ओके, हरि ओम्। ओम् पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति।